All right, good morning YouTube, welcome to episode 22.
Yeah.
They're flying along at the moment. So, context. We've ridden out of Lancelin. We stayed at just a gravel pit out of town last night, bunkered down, tucked away. And now we're up nice and early to make our way towards Jurien Bay.
Yes, via Cervantes. We're going to see the pinnacles.
Yeah, pinnacles, the pinnacles this morning, and then the bay itself looks really, really stunning. I'm pretty keen to get the drone up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice tailwind today. Spider.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you that. There's massive orb weavers out here, and they form the craziest webs. A couple of nights ago we were out camping, and one of them had formed a web in about 5 minutes. We went to the toilet, we washed our dishes and came back, and there was a whole web constructed right where we were walking into.
Yeah.
Got onto the pan, Libby had to drop the pan, and the spiders are like large, gross. So we've just stopped for our morning coffee. We found a nice spot with a bit of shelter from the wind. And yeah, I think just continue our ride today, riding through some really expansive sandy hills with salt bushes and grass trees, banksia. It's quite stunning riding. So yeah, we're loving being back on the bike. We're loving not being riddled by flat tires.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's nice to be back. Oh, Libby.
What? Dates! Ah.
So I hope you enjoyed the footage of the last couple of days. We didn't do much talking, we just thought we'd let the footage speak for itself because that's some of the best riding we've done this whole trip. It was absolutely stunning. It was really incredible. We were blown away by it. Big tailwinds the whole way, nice easy riding. We put in some big days, but it was great just being on the bike again. And we've just got a fly in her net.
Yeah.
It was great just being back out on the road and riding through the banksias and dunes, and it was gorgeous. We haven't filmed for a couple of days. We did some highway riding in and out of Geraldton. So wasn't much to see there, but we have had some pretty amazing experiences. We had the best meal of our trip so far in just a very unassuming little cafe just at the back of a caravan park. There was a Greek chef there and it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, amazing.
We went to town. What did we get? We got some mushrooms on garlic toast. I got a homemade baked beans with some eggs. And then we finished off with some tiramisu cake. Oh, amazing. And then we stayed at our first warm showers experience. We stayed with Damon and Fiona, and they raised the bar pretty high for our future warm showers experiences.
Yeah.
They really looked after us. They're tourists themselves, and they've been out with their 2 daughters through Europe when they were young. So great to talk with them. We had a granny flat out the back. They cooked a meal for us. It was brilliant. Geraldton's a very pretty town. Today was supposed to be a 0 day. We stopped near Pink Lake and Gregory, but we got there and it just didn't quite feel like the place to have our day off. It was quite exposed on the beach. There's not a lot of shade and it's quite windy and the sun's hot. So we want to be able to rest and relax. And we've done about 5 or 6 days on the bike. So the plan is to head into Calbarrie, which is known for its gorges and cliffs on the ocean. Apparently a very pretty town. I think we'll end up doing 600 k's in 6 days, so overdue for a bit of a rest. So that's the plan for the day. We'll get in pretty early, I think. We're just having our lunch. We got some pizza shapes and some wraps. Flies are back out, but we've got our nets for that. So yeah, I think today we just put a cap on the end of an incredible 6 days ride.
So yesterday we had quite a nice ride. We had a pretty good tailwind for most of it. It was a little bit hilly, but those smaller hills are kind of quite rewarding because you're going up and down constantly. So you put in the effort and then you cruise down the other side. We started at the Pink Lake, which was really cool. We kind of made a little detour to check that out after packing up in the morning. So the flies are back out in full force, so we were riding with the head nets on again, which is not ideal because it gets super hot, but much better than having the flies just buzzing in your ears. James's arch nemesis is the march fly, mine is the normal fly. I can't stand anything near my ears. So we also got the opportunity to check out the cliffs on the way. Then we had a nice big drop into town, which James reckons he went the fastest he's ever been.
Yeah, I reckon I got close to 70 k's.
So we rolled into town, we went to the bakery, we got some curry veggie pasties and an apple pie, which was delicious. And then we also stopped in at the post office. We've been debating for a while whether we send our winter stuff back home, and we finally made the call. So we've ditched our extra sleeping bag and a few like thermals and gloves and a few extra bits and pieces. So we've got lots more pack space now.
I also finally to fixing up my front headlight. Up until now it had been sitting really close to my handlebar bag, too close, so I really couldn't pack it to its full capacity. It's a 10 litre, but I'd only been able to fill it to 5, so we've put this extension metal bracket on to sit it further away, and now I'm going to be able to fit maybe a sleeping mat in there. We'll have to wait and see. So we got lots more pack space to work with, which is great coming into the next couple of weeks.
It was pretty cool to see actually James doing a bit of a bush mechanic job. We sat outside Mitre 10 for about 30 minutes, just like going back and forth, getting the right screws. Oh, we need an extra washer, better go get that. It was cool. So this morning we did a little bit of planning, and we know we've got a 5-day stretch to get to the next big town, which is Carnarvon. So we decided we're going to pack out rather than relying on roadhouse food. So we went to the shops and got 5 days worth of food, and we managed to keep it down to $80, which was amazing. So we've sat here this morning and we've kind of sorted it all, and because we've got that extra pack space, we're actually still got some spare, which is nice.
That'll be filled with water. So that's the last of our jobs for the day now. We've actually got a 0 day where we don't have to do much, so I think probably have a second coffee this morning. Maybe get down to the beach and have a little bit of a paddle. 34 degrees today, so we'll get wet, cool ourselves down, and I think reading and just
watch the footy.
Watch a bit of footy.
Hopefully the Bombers win this time.
Nice day before a big stretch.
A big exciting stretch.
So it was a nice relaxing finish to the last 6 days of riding, I think. Didn't do much, a bit of reading, hung around, watched a bit of the footy on the TV, got our shopping done, and got down to the beach for a cheeky swim. So not much to fill in our day, which was exactly what we needed. I think the plan now is to get ourselves organised, gear up. We'll have a bit of dinner and then an early night for an early rise tomorrow. We've got 36 degrees. I think we're going to end up at a river, so looking forward to that. But what an amazing 6-day stretch, and awesome to be back on the road. See you in a few days for the next episode.